So as I was saying, that loss in volume is probably a true loss in volume of about, well, we thought it was actually slightly greater than a litre by the looks of it, but around about 10%, so matching basically the implied interstices or void space within the micrograins of the sand sort of thing. So, and is that why the colour changes? As the salt comes out of the sand, it takes the iron with it, and that's why it loses this colour. So basically, if the sand's got this colour, it's packed full of salt, about 10% by volume, but it's inside the sand, so it slowly comes out the sand, and while it's coming out of the sand, you have problems. But once it's out of the sand, you get this sort of classic salt and pepper look that they talk about in the books. See this sort of the look here? And it almost looks like it's fluffed up now. It's almost like it's somewhat hydrophobic or water repellent or waxy looking in a way, sort of thing. And then the plants start growing quite well, and they even grow. As I said, once the nights get cold, they're still growing. This is still growing. That, well, of course, Scopensis always grows, but this is still trying to plump up too. So so my idea is to take the sand completely out of the equation now, not use the sand. And I'm also not too happy about the newspaper salio, because I woke up this morning and I suddenly realised that I shouldn't be using newspaper cellulose, because it's probably full of calcium, which slowly, again, like the salt slowly leaches out of the sand, as the cellulose micro breaks down, very slowly breaks down, it's releasing calcium, of course, which then interacts with the iron, of course, and causes all those sulfidic problems which will prevent the organism from growing. So the organism doesn't like salt, it doesn't like all that sulfidic reaction, and so we've got to stop all that. So the one way we can do that is to take the sand out of the equation and replace the newspaper cellulose with either potato starch or cornflower starch, which seems to actually show signs of growing the organism, unless it's Sericium marquescens or something like that. And maize starch is known to have nickel in it, you see. So it's high in nickel, whereas potato starch is high in copper. So you can see, therefore, we've got the peat connection in a way, and we've also got the serpentine connection in a way. Maybe we will end up mixing the two together.